Here's what LeBron James had to say on his podcast about his chase down block of Andre Iguodala, which occurred with 1 minute and 50 seconds left of Game 7 in the finals. Game was tied at that point at Golden State 2016. LeBron said, "I went up with both hands. I was ready for the reverse or the strong side. I said, I'm getting this SH. So, Paul Pierce, scale of 1 to 10, how all-time great was this block?
I really had to think, Skip. I really had to go back into my memory bank, and it goes far back. I remember the Ben Wallace block on Shaq was pretty good.
It was.
Nate Robinson blocking Yao Ming was pretty spectacular. This has to be a 10. And the reason why is because neither team could score. I was at this game. I was actually watching the game, and I didn't even see LeBron when the block occurred. I thought at that moment, I was like, wow, this is a surefire 2, a layup. And in a lot of cases for Iguodala, he would dunk that if it wasn't for J.R. Smith swiping at it before LeBron got there.
Yeah.
So the magnitude of it, just being in a building and seeing like, wow, this is one play where you can get an easy one where when both teams are struggling to score and he just erases it. And it leads to Kyrie's 3, which ultimately wins them a championship. So this happened 7 years. This will go down as the block. You know, just like we say with Jordan, remember the shot? You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say remember the shot. The crossover on Russell, it'll forever be remembered as the shot. When we say, you remember LeBron's block, you're not going to say which one. You're going to go directly to the one from the finals because that is the one you're going to think of. So when you say different things about people in history that they've done, it becomes iconic because you don't even have to explain it. You just say, remember LeBron's block, and you instantly think of the block he had on Iguodala, which ultimately led to the Kyrie shot, which won them a championship, which brought them back from a 3-1 deficit. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I mean, it's a 10 to me.
Oh, Skippy. It's a 10, Skip. It's not even close.
Well, why don't you go 12 or 15?
we can raise it, but you said 1 to 10.
Yeah.
Paul mentioned the magnitude of the play.
It was magnitude. I'll give you that.
The magnitude of the play in the building, tied 89-89, 150 left, Game 7. He went and got it. Why is that even a conversation?
Because at the time he got the block, you feel like if Golden State gets that layup, they probably got a great chance at winning because neither team could score at the time.
Yeah, absolutely, but that didn't happen. Okay, he chased it down, and you want to get into all the numbers and stuff. He chased it down. He jumped from the ... on the other side of the rim to go get it, even though J.R. Smith made him kind of, I don't know, double clutch it enough to where he didn't have an easy lay-in, but that's his job to do that. And LeBron James's job is to go get it because he said, I'm about to go get this, rather than just sit back and watch JR defend it. He went and did something to make sure that it didn't go in. But I guess you, just based on the way you looking, Skip, this thing's on Wikipedia is simply called the block. You Google it, right. Wikipedia, it's called the block. San Francisco 49ers against the Dallas Cowboys, what's that called?
The catch.
The catch.
I was there.
The catch.
Yep.
So it has its own name, just everything. I don't, you probably got it at a 2, but who knows?
By the way, I was there courtside for the shot in Salt Lake City that you referred to. All right, my issue with this play is exactly what both of you brought up, and then you swept it right under the carpet. This is a bicycle built for 2. This is J.R. Smith assisting the block because Iguodala is going to dunk the damn ball. He's got dunk on his mind and in his eyes. And at the last split second, J.R. Smith cuts him off at the pass and impedes his progress to the point he even was losing his steps, where he wasn't sure what his next dribble was going to be. And he had to rethink everything on the fly and decide, I guess I just have to now lay this ball up, because JR not only cuts him off at the pass, but he impedes his progress to the point he even touches the ball. So Iggy's not even sure he's got the right grip on the basketball, and now he's got to just lay it up. I'm not the biggest fan of ambush blocks, of on-the-run from nowhere sneak attack blocks, because this is a sneak attack, man. Does Iggy see it coming? Well, Paul didn't even see it coming. He's watching.
All right there.
So LeBron swoops in from nowhere with both hands up and just blocks the hell out of it, because it was pretty easy, because Iggy is reduced to just trying to lay it in off the glass. Well, if he goes up to dunk it, you got me, because we're going to have a collision at the rim, and I'm pretty sure if he can go up to dunk it, he's going to shoot free throws. I'm pretty sure. I think LeBron would have no choice but to foul him on that play.
Skip.
So the point is, it is assisted. Without J.R. Smith, I'm not sure he pulls it. We're not having Wikipedia the block without J.R. Smith, right? So it's, again, bicycle built for two. It is assist J.R. Smith.
Okay, so you want to give J.R. Smith an assist?
Well, he deserves it.
You want to give him an assist?
Okay, well, that has to reduce the 1 to 10-ness of the block, right? It has to bring it back to at least like a 7.
Man, look, man, you gotta let that go. Man.
No, I don't have to let it go. It's just the truth.
Everybody gets assisted.
Okay.
You said the same. You said the same thing about Ant-Man's block earlier this year.
It was exactly the same.
That Daniels got in the way, and so therefore he wouldn't have been able to go get it. Okay.
Jaden Daniels was actually on his side, and what's his name from Memphis, the little point guard? I just went blank.
I don't.
For Memphis?
You know, for the T-Wolves. Yeah, Mike Conley.
Conley,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Mike Conley cuts him off.
Mike Conley cuts him off.
Yes.
But that's their job, Skip.
Yeah.
That's their damn job, is to play defense.
Okay, but they did that. Well, it reduces the
But if
impact.
LeBron James decides that he just going to let JR play defense, it's a layup. But he said, no, I'm going to go get it
I'll give you
from
that.
the other side of the dot.
Right.
Not to say he went across
And remember,
the lane.
Ant-Man was furious because he just gagged a free throw that would ice the game, and he said, I'm not going to stand for
but
this.
that's what he just said. He said
he goes.
LeBron just said he ain't going for this
He had to make up a lot of ground on it, too. He was at least, 15 feet behind?
Man,
you have to make up a lot of, you got to add that, because if you don't have the speed to get there,
they say he was going 20.1 miles per hour. Now, I don't know how they got the clock on it, but they say he was going 20.1 miles per hour, and he jumped 35 inches he jumped 35 to get to the other side.
Okay. What if there's no J.R. Smith, then what happens?
Man,
does he get there?
But that's not the case, though, Skip.
I don't know.
If was a fifth, we all be messed up.
I know, but it's not if is a fifth, because it happened.
You just said, literally, if J.R. Smith wasn't there, it probably would be a dunk, but he was there.
It would be a dunk because he would dunk it before LeBron could get there.
But what does that have to do? LeBron wouldn't even chase it at that point. He wouldn't chase it at that point.
How can you give it an all-time 10 when he got help?
Number one, hustle and effort.
Okay,
Number two, athleticism.
Yeah.
The wherewithal and the mindset to know that the score is 89-89. We cannot allow him to do this. I got to go get it.
The reason this is elevated because they won.
And
if they don't win the game,
and they win.
Kyrie don't hit the three, we wouldn't be talking about this.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying? No,
it's a lot of that, though, Paul.
No, because we see, I'm not discrediting the block, because I said it was a 10. I'm not discrediting it. But we've seen LeBron do this block a million times. You know,
a couple times.
You've seen this block, the chase down block. That's like almost become his signature. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, Keyshawn, you know what I love? I love man-to-man blocks, eye-to-eye blocks, face-to-face blocks, where somebody tries to go up on you and you just say no and you make them eat it face-to-face. That's a block to me. That's just me. This, like, Iggy doesn't even see LeBron coming, right?
But if he saw him coming, what is he going to do?
If he saw him coming?
Yeah.
I don't know. He might turn into him, try to draw the foul a little bit. He just doesn't see it. He just tries to lay it in.
But that's not LeBron James's fault, Skip.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so you brought up the shot by Michael Jeffrey Jordan, closing out Game 6 at Utah, 1998. There's no assist on the play because Michael steals the ball in the corner from Karl Malone. He steals the ball by himself.
Yeah.
and he dribbles the ball up the floor, and Scotty's wide open on the wing, begging him to pass the ball to the wing to Scottie freaking Pippen. And Mike takes one look at him and says, no, I got this. And Byron Russell's on him, and he gets away with just a little bit of a push-off, because they all did. But that's the way underneath the basket. That's the way the game was played.
God,
that's the way it was officiated.
Look at that, man. B. Russ, man, I feel so bad for B. Russ.
Yeah. And he cooked him, and he held the pose. And
that's his shot, though.
Okay.